return for this month. Said everyone that I brought on board in the month of June did more than 25% on their investment in the month of June. Someone sent me a message. She says, "Thank you, Bookie. God bless you. I did 35% this month." So, guys, this is not a joke. I just left a meeting today in Ikoyi, part of Lagos, Nigeria. I was meeting with a couple of high net worth individuals. If the millionaires and the billionaires are plugging into this space, if they're learning how to leverage the power of technology to grow their money whilst they sleep, you as a regular person know that this is no longer something you can ignore. People are winning. Lives are changing. The future is technology. For the sake of people on my Zoom, I have opened up my video now so you can connect to me. You can connect with me better. Beckley from California, United States of America, you are specially welcome. Now we're just going to rock and roll. When I launched the call, I said to people, information is the new currency. If you have an opportunity to know, always choose to know. They say knowledge is power, but I do not agree. Knowledge becomes power when you apply that knowledge. You all are at the right place at the right time. I just hope that someone listening to me today will do the right thing, because that is important. So I welcome every one of you one more time. My name is Bookie Boboye David. I am the CEO of Forex with Bookie. Forex with Bookie is a company that started nearly 7 years ago with a primary focus on Forex education. But that is no longer where we are. We started with Forex education, but we had to expand beyond Forex education. I'm the business lead at Rex Global Trade Hub. I am a belief coach, a digital entrepreneur. As a digital entrepreneur, what that means is that my primary income source is from the online space, the digital world. That's what I've known in the last 7 years. So if you're listening to me today and you tried one or two things when it comes to online earning and you've had your fingers burnt and you're almost given up believing that this may not work, I am telling you, I'm a living testimonial that to confirm that the digital space is as real as you. If you know you're a tangible person, you can touch yourself. It's as real as you are. People are cutting crazy numbers from the online space on the daily basis. What you need to find is what works. A lot of the things on there are crazy stuff, but if you find the right deal, it can change your life around 360 degrees. The online space works. It creates millionaires and billionaires in USD all the time. So guys, before you can give up and conclude that the online space is a myth, I always tell people, I dare you to give this a go. I am a public speaker and an adept investor, and these are my contact details. Instagram handle is at Forex with Bookie, and that is one word. So feel free to connect with us. That's my contact phone number, business phone number. That's my personal website address. Now, for the sake of this business presentation, Rex Global Trade Hub is the name of the company that I represent tonight. We are a team of leading professionals that have gained a deep knowledge and insight of the financial market on how to navigate it. We have been trading for years, wealth of experience coming together under one roof. Over 15 years of combined experience between us, so you can call us an authority in this space. We came together for a primary purpose. The common goal is to liberate the common man. We want people to understand the power of the financial market, the potential that lies here. A lot of people are traveling up and down, working tirelessly for years, for 40 years of their life, chasing financial freedom and never attaining it because they do not know what works. There's a secret to financial freedom, and it's to work hard, but not just to work hard, to also work smart. So we took it upon ourselves as a mandate to educate the common man, to let them understand how powerful the financial market is. It's a space that everyone can plug into regardless of what you know or what you don't know. When we started 7 years ago, the primary focus was on Forex education. Before you could earn, you had to learn. We soon realized that not everyone will fit into this category. We had groups of people who could not learn, some people would not learn, some people didn't have the time to learn. So we had to expand the niche to cater for people who don't want to learn or still wants to plug into this limitless space. I have access to a lot of middle upper class people who will say, Buki, I like this movement that you're championing in Africa and indeed the world at large. But I can be a part of this because I don't have the time to learn. But I know how powerful Forex trading is, and I want to tap in some way or the other. So now we have a product that works. We have a space that allows everyone to win, even without your prior knowledge. So that is what we're doing now at Rex Global Hub. So it's gone beyond just Forex education to a system that is minting money for people all over the world. We have narrowed down our niche to 3 major areas of Forex, and those are the AI system, artificial intelligence system. As far as trading the financial market is concerned, we are the go-to. We still do Forex education. Remember, that was where we started. So if you're still here and you want to learn the real deal, you want to know how to do it by yourself, we are still the people to go to. And then, of course, the automated trading service, which is the one that has brought you onto this call tonight. Stay with me, guys, because we're going somewhere and we're doing that pretty quickly. What are the visions and the goals of this great company? Creating masterpieces. We as a group of leaders believe that everyone can live the life of their dreams. Everyone can live this life on his own terms. It's not a function of location, it's a function of your mindset. We know, not that we believe, that once you fix your mindset, you have literally fixed your life, not even just your finances. So we run a lot of trainings, a lot of coaching, mentorship sessions, leadership sessions, a lot of therapy sessions to help people understand who they are, the realization of who you are, the understanding that you are a limitless being, you're powerful, you can call the things that be not as though they were, you can literally become a god, you are a god. When people understand who they are, they get out there and they become unstoppable. We've seen it happen so many times. We're also raising billionaires that will live the laptop lifestyle. When you live this lifestyle, you don't just enjoy financial freedom, you begin to enjoy absolute time freedom. Financial freedom is a stage you get to in life where you're no longer answerable to anybody as per your time. You can be anywhere in any part of the world and you're still cutting good money. You can sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Toronto, in Canada. You're still cutting the dollars without a dip in your income because your primary income source is from the digital space. You know where to do, what to do wherever you find yourself. There's a common joke with me. I tell people, take me anywhere in the world that you think I've never been before. Take everything I own materially from me, the Rolexes, the Ferragamos, the Christian Louboutin, the cars, the Phantom, the Ferraris, but live with me a simple device. It can be as simple as a smartphone, and make sure I have a good internet connection. Leave me stranded in cold. When you come back to look for me a few hours after that, you will find out that I wasn't stranded after all, because I have dipped into the financial space, I have dipped into the online space, and I have made money, so to say. So we've raised a few people that are already financially free, living this lifestyle, but we believe we can raise the billionaire gang, more people globally that will begin to enjoy this lifestyle. Offer passive income opportunities in the digital financial market space. That is another thing that we are called to do. When we started, it was about active learning. You needed to learn how to do it. But now the good news, what is bigger and better, superstars, is that you don't have to go back to school to make money from the biggest and the most liquid financial market. Now everyone, regardless of what you know and what you don't know, can still plug into this space and make so much money. So that is where we are now, passive income that allows everyone to win. We also have a mandate, an assignment, and instruction in ministry, a purpose under God Almighty to lead 1 million people to financial freedom globally. When people hear those numbers, they think they are steep. And they ask me, phenomenal Buki, do you think we can do this? And I tell them it's not a question of whether we will smash these numbers. These numbers are nothing. Guys, if you know what is happening in the Rex community, you will be excited for us. We have a level of excitement that cannot be contained, and that is simply because we are getting those results. We have been consistent for a year. Even before we rolled out a year ago, over 3 years, we've been back tested. Month in, month out, there has always been results. And because of this, the community is excited. People are cutting their numbers daily. Then placing their withdrawals is hitting their accounts. They say a good product needs no advertisement or marketing. A good product sells itself. Rex Global Trade, Rex Automated Copy Trading System is a system that is selling itself because it is delivering the numbers. People are hitting the byways, the highways, and the sideways, and they're bringing in their family and friends in droves from all over the world. So I tell people, don't worry about those numbers. The 1 million people are or is already done. People are connecting and their lives are changing for it because the product is there. Numbers don't lie. As financial people, as people who trade the financial market, we can show you the proof. If you're on the call, you want to have access to our audited account or a live trading account, let us know. We'll share the credentials with you because we're not joking. The numbers are crazy. We just ended last month on another powerful one, month in, month out. It's been a windfall of blessing. So guys, I say to people, you don't worry whether we'll do those numbers. The question you should be asking yourself is, are you going to be one of the 1 million people that God has sent us to? That is the question you should be asking yourself. The 4-way cash flow, ladies and gentlemen. These are the 4 ways by which we all make money. This is the argument of Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, a man you're all familiar with in the world of business. This man says there are 4 major boxes globally. The first category is the employee that makes up 60% of the world's population. An employee is someone that has a job, paid a salary once every 30 days. It's someone who exchanges his precious time for money. At 60 to 65, he runs out of time. No more time to exchange for money. And the employer retires them to peanut pension. The employer, whilst you were serving them for 40 years of your life, the most productive 40 years of your life, was telling you what to do, when to sleep, when to wake up, when to sneeze, when to cough, when to eat. Practically giving them your entire freedom. That is what an employee is. There's nothing wrong with having a job. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to hear me clearly. What may seem wrong is having just a job for 2 major reasons. Number one, there's no job security. You can be sacked without a warning. You saw it happen in the year 2020 when we had the COVID, the pandemic outbreak. Again, even if you were not sacked, if you were not let go because you're good at what you do. Another thing is that no job can make you financially free. You can't go financially free just doing one job. Not even 2 jobs will get you there. You need more than the job. An average millionaire has 7 streams of income. You need a plan B, you need a C, D, E, and what have you. Then secondly, we have the self-employees, taking up 35% of the world's population. These are people that have done slightly more than an employee. They want more control of their time, they save up their salaries, they start a business. But the business still runs as a one-man show. So they're still pretty stuck. They still don't enjoy leverage, other people's time, money, and effort. Then we have the business owner, making up 4% of the world's population. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where life begins to happen. When you have your own business, you control your time, you then begin to enjoy financial freedom, and then what we call absolute time freedom. So a business owner is someone that says to him or herself, I desire more out of life. I am made for more. I can be more. I should do more. I should have more. So a business owner sets up a business, thinks of an idea, and pushes that idea with the right level of action. Registers the business, then begins to hire professionals in that business niche. He sets up different departments for the organization, the payroll, the accountancy, the recruitment, the IT department, and everything put together forms a system. So the system begins to work for the business owner. The business owner no longer needs to be physically present because he has hired people to push his dreams. Whilst he enjoys his financial freedom, jets around the world, flies around the world in his private jet. He enjoys leverage, what we call leverage, that is other people's time, other people's money, and other people's effort. This is where life begins to make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Then finally, we have the investor. An investor is someone that thinks of a platform, a system, a vehicle, an opportunity, an investment where he can plug the little he has and watch it grow without lifting a finger. An investment-minded person is someone who understands the power of multiplication. What you multiply is what grows. An average rich man does not spend his money anyhow. He doesn't put his money in the banks. As a matter of fact, I can tell you, it is financially illiterate. It is financial illiteracy that would allow anyone to leave their monies in the bank. If you have some level of money education, you won't do that. So rich people don't put their monies in the banks. They don't spend it anyhow. They invest their money. This is one of the secrets of the rich people. They get their money to work for them. They plug it into systems that multiplies it whilst they're sleeping. Warren Buffett says if you don't look for an opportunity that makes you money whilst you're sleeping, you will practically work until you die. And that is true. You can call that law because it is coming from a world-renowned billionaire. So you need a system that will multiply your money. Active work can never get you there. An example of investment is real estate. Is vibrant, is viable in every country, but the only thing about it is that it cuts out a majority of people. A lot of people cannot afford to jump on the property ladder because it is capital intensive, but investment is not limited to real estate. Forex trading is also a form of investment, guys. The only difference is that you can plug in at your level. It leaves no one out. So $500 is what you have, you can get started. $1,000 is the small money you have, you can get started. You can plug in that $1,000, it grows at the rate of 20% per month, 25%, what have you, and you compound it before you know it, it's hit 7 figures. It is possible because we see this happen all the time. What is Forex? Forex is a shortened word for foreign exchange. If you're leaving the United Kingdom for the USA, United States of America, guys, you will change your pound sterling, the GBP, to the US dollars. That is simply called Forex. Exchange of one currency to another. Let's keep it simple. Forex is the world's biggest, fastest growing, and most liquid financial market in the entire world. It is said to have an estimated daily turnover that exceeds over 6 trillion USD. I'll put that again in a way you would understand. The daily turnover in the Forex world, in the Forex market, is over $6 trillion. What it means is that every day, every breaking of a new dawn, a fresh $6 trillion is put on the table, accessible to all. Anyone can take their share. So how much of this daily money, daily availability is coming into your pocket? How much of it is your family taking? Now anyone can take their share. What is the thing that qualifies you to take your share from the financial market on a daily basis? It's number one. It's either you go and learn how to trade the financial market and become consistently profitable. Therefore, wherever you find yourself, as long as you have a device and internet connection, you can take your share from the day. You just trade the market and make your money. The number two way to plug in and take your share daily is to plug into a system that does the trading for you. Ladies and gentlemen, the latter is what we offer at Rex. We have what we call the Rex Automated Copy Trading System, which has also been nicknamed as the money minting machine, also known as the gold dollar spinner. We have different nicknames for this software. It's a piece of software that is changing lives practically all over the world. I get excited when I talk about it. You can't pretend passion. Why? Because the numbers are there. The numbers are there. Numbers don't lie. People are cutting their numbers from this money minting machine. The Rex Automated Copy Trading System is the system I want to introduce you to today. It's a genius innovation, never seen before in the world of trading the financial market. Copy trading is an innovative and automated trading system that always allows you to directly copy trades that are being taken by professional master traders. So this is how it works very quickly. So there's what we call the master account. An account has been set up, opened and funded with a broker, funded with a certain capital by the company. And this master account is the account that you or anyone that has had the privilege of listening to this presentation, or you've seen your family members' results and you can no longer hold back. You decided to be a part of this. So the master account is the main account, the only account that the professional traders will sit on, growing it using their skills and expertise to grow that account. They will sit on it morning, day, and night. They keep their eyes on the market, and they're making decisions on trades to open, positions to open and close per time, using the skills they have had for years and years. So they're technically growing that account. Now you get on this business presentation because your neighbor loves you, or because your neighbor wants you to settle the debt you owe him. Whatever the motive is, the link was shared to you and you got here by accident. Maybe it's because your time and season is here, but it is relevant. It is not relevant how you got here. The most important thing is that you're under the sound of my voice for a reason. So you listen to this and you're sold, and you think this is a good idea. I want to give this a go. So you open your own separate individual account with any of the brokers we use. You fund it with the amount you want to get started with. And then now technology has made it possible for you to connect that your individual account to the master account. And once you connect, the miracle begins to happen. The magic is that everything that is happening in the master account in terms of growth is also replicating on your account. If the master account is growing by 2% a day, your connected account is growing at that same rate. If the master account is recording 30% return on investment, your own connected account is also doing exactly the same. So that is brilliant, guys. This is genius. Before you could take your share of the market, before you would have to learn, or worst case scenario, you give your money to a trader that is shouting on Instagram that he can trade. And those of you that have tried that path know that it's always a sorry story. So like never before, technology has now made it possible, bringing a major disruption to the way we earn from Forex, allowing people, rookies, people with zero knowledge, inexperienced people to copy trade the more skilled traders, thereby getting their results. So it's like you leveraging someone else's expertise. They are the ones who went to school. It took them 9 years to crack it, paying their dues day and night, taking up losses after losses, but not giving up until they cracked it. For you now, just because you're smart, just because you're deliberate and intentional about changing your life, you now decide you want to hop on and your account is connected. And there you go. Completely hands-free, your account begins to go at the same rate. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if this does not get you excited, I personally would like to know what gets you excited when it comes to money making. Very few things are bigger out there. I can tell you, anything that looks easier or bigger than this in the online space is probably a scam. That much I can tell you. So why the automated trading system, ladies and gentlemen? Why this? Why REX? As I was saying to a group of people, this is not like those things you've been offered before in the online space. This is so different, and I'll tell you what makes it completely different. A lot of you have tried one or two things in the online space and you had your fingers burnt. You've either been scammed or you've been a victim of a Ponzi, a smartly run Ponzi. Guys, there are red flags with those things. Usually there are. I've been a victim before. I've lost so much money to them. I said never again. We know what works. We only got there because we wanted to diversify our portfolio. Or a friend that we love, a cousin that has been working with us, that is faithful and loyal, says, I do this, encourage me by putting in some money. So we do that. And then it's always a sorry story. They pull the rug. Now, what makes this different? What separates the wheat from the chaff? Number one, REX operates a fully decentralized system. A decentralized system is a system that does not require you to send your money to any third party. Ladies and gentlemen, superstars, amazing Amazons, your money sits under your control in an account that you only have access to, completely decentralized. You don't have to send your money to Rex. You're not sending it to Forex with Bookie. You're not sending it to the gentleman that got you on this call today. You are sending, your money is being kept with you all of the time. The last company that scammed you, I need to put this in for people that are still confused. The company that scammed you the last time ran a centralized system. A centralized system will say, send your money to us, we'll promise you 7% on a monthly basis, and after 2 months, they disappear, they're gone. Someone who doesn't have access to your capital cannot even scam you. I need you to understand that. Then we have 100% transparency in Rex. 100% transparency is what we have in Rex. Now, what it means is that every subscriber can see all the back-end operation, everything that is happening in terms of trades, positions being opened and closed. You can see, you can monitor. As a matter of fact, you have access to your own account. You can manage your trades if you're somebody that has no knowledge of trading yourself. So that is how transparency is. So when our people join this community from the day two, they know that this is not a child's play. These people are not playing. They know that this is not a scam or nothing, anything close to it. And usually what we get a couple of weeks down the line is I want to do a top up. So absolute transparency, and that increases the confidence that people have in the system. That is the number two unique selling point. Then you have full control of your capital. You have a sudden need for money. Your great grandmother passes on in the village, and they call upon you. It's your turn. This is your responsibility. You have sudden need for money. You can withdraw your entire capital at any time. You don't need anyone's permission. You can just press the button, and your money will be in your account latest 24 hours later, as long as that money is available in your account. You can withdraw your profit on a daily basis. You can withdraw your profit on a monthly basis, quarterly basis, biannually, whatever suits the financial goal you have set for yourself. You are in absolute control. That is what it means. The system is automated. Automated means automated, automation, automatic, whichever way you want to interpret it. It means that no prior knowledge of Forex is required from you. So someone says, I am not smart. I am not technical. I can't even use the computer. Congratulations. As long as you're smart enough to use your WhatsApp, you're smart enough to have joined this Zoom call tonight. In case you don't know, not everyone can successfully join Zoom call. I've been in this game for 7 years. We run meetings locally and internationally, and people are struggling to hop on a Zoom. You assume it's simple. For you to find it easy, it means that you have some level of smartness and you're good to go. So no prior knowledge, it works on a plug and play basis, completely hands-free. It is super time efficient, guys. Super time efficient for our friends and family in diaspora, knocking 2, 3 jobs so that the numbers can add up. Good news. The only time you need to create is once a month, 5 minutes, just to place your withdrawals. It will also gladden your heart to know that you don't have anything like a monthly subscription. There's nothing like a joining fees. Withdrawal fees with some brokers is nil. No withdrawal fees with some. With one particular broker, 1% is charged on every withdrawal. The system is super secure, not unless you compromise your own credentials. And then finally, the risk that this business presents has been classed as a low risk venture. There are different risk levels in business. You know, people go to business conferences, and when questions, the questioning floor is open. People throw their arms in the air and they ask questions like, Mr. Presenter, does this carry an element? Does this have an element of risk? Are risks presented? And I just shake my head. I don't think that's a very smart question. Every educated, exposed person knows that there is an element of risk to every venture. Every venture that has the potential of increasing you will carry an element of risk. You shouldn't wait to be told. You should know that by default. Now, the only thing is that risk has different levels. There's some high risk venture, medium risk, and low risk venture. So depending on your risk appetite, you can look for one that suits you. Now, glad to let you know the risk presented here is absolutely low. Why? Because we have something we call the rescue level. The rescue level is an inbuilt safety feature that allows every subscriber, every trader to determine their risk exposure. So you come in today, you're a completely risk-averse person. You want to start trading with $1,000, you can't afford to lose more than 10% in the worst case scenario. So in that case, you're advised to set your rescue level at 10%. So what happens is that the worst case scenario, bad market conditions, volatility, everything is going against every trade that has been taken. The maximum you ever lose is that 10%. What happens is that the system will automatically cut you off. It cuts your entire account off the trading platform, and then it protects 90% of your equity for you, waiting in a safe account for your further instruction. Number three, this is the number three unique selling point. Number one, it's fully decentralized, your money under your control all of the time. Number two, absolute transparency is what we offer at Rex. You can see everything that is happening. There is no in between, there is no shadow of doubt. You're not thinking, oh, is this a Ponzi or a scam? You know without a shadow of doubt that this is the real deal. Number three, you can determine your risk. What it means is that there's no such thing as I woke up today and my entire capital is gone. Not unless you do not listen to our recommendations and our guides. To do this, to subscribe to this money making machine, guys, you need to partner with a broker. What is a broker? A broker is a regulated financial services company that provides traders access to a platform where they can buy and sell foreign currencies. They are regulated. The three brokers that we work with are fully regulated by top tier financial bodies, regulatory bodies that are well known, like the CYSEC, FCA, FSA, globally. Just the same way your banks work, your retail banks is where you put your life savings. A lot of you believe in the bank. So people are asking me, these brokers are regulated, but can a broker go bust? Do they go bust? Is it possible? And I say to them, well, I'm not going to say no. I'm a professional. We say things exactly as it is. A broker can get into some kind of distress. They can have limited access to funds, liquidity issue. But the thing is that because they are regulated, the regulatory body behind them will run to their rescue. The same thing applies with the banks. If you have a bank that is distressed, the central bank of that country will rescue them. So your funds are pretty safe. They have liquidity providers, they have insurances to cover your money. But I tell people, you're coming on board, do your due diligence. Don't let a woman that you've never met bombast you with information that is false. In this day that we're in this day, in the digital age, no one should tell you a lie. Every information you need is at your fingertips. Use Google, befriend Google in a fresh way. If you do this due diligence, you will stop being a victim of Ponzi's and scams. It's the minimum you hold yourself or your hard-earned money at the stake. So that is it. When we give you the names of the broker, Google them up, check their regulatory bodies, and write to those bodies, is it true? Are you regulating this company or not? You will be judged at the information that is there. Wealth of information for people who will seek that information. So why have we settled for this broker partners? I said they're spread across three. The reason why we're with three different brokers is that no one broker caters for all the regions of the world. And this is a global business. We cannot be stopped. The mandate and assignment is from everyone globally, regardless of what your domicile. When we settled for these brokers, I'd like you to know that extensive due diligence went into it. It wasn't something we just thought through and slept over. We had to do a lot of back-to-back, a lot of meetings. Why this month? They're all fully regulated, licensed, and compliant. They all have fast deposits and withdrawal systems. When you deposit your fund using any of the methods, within 10 minutes, it has reflected on your account. Withdrawals with all three is a maximum of 24 hours. They all have excellent customer service. I personally believe that customers are king, and as such, they should be treated as one. Once your account is verified, once you apply and you do your KYC, once your account is verified, because they don't accept everyone, if you have a criminal case, they may not. These are serious businesses. These are serious financial bodies. So they have to be careful. They have to know your customer. They have to KYC you. Once everything is fine, they approve your account 24 hours later. That is even the maximum. They assign you to a customer service manager, and then this person becomes your go-to. And this person is usually an email or a phone call or even a visit away. They all have multiple funding options. You're in Nigeria, you can choose to fund in Naira. You're in Nigeria, you can decide you don't touch Naira, dollars is what you want to do, or pound sterling is what you want to do from Nigeria, then you fund it with that currency. So dollars, pounds, euros, what have you, even cryptocurrency is allowed. So they have multiple flexible funding options. So you can do what suits you, what is convenient for you. And the next one will excite my Nigerian people. They like to see. They say seeing is believing. So all the brokers we partner with have local presence in Nigeria. They have fully functional offices. They have fully operational staff team that you can walk in as part of your due diligence to go and have coffee with them on a Monday morning. They all have smart trading tools and systems, and indeed tight spread. If you're not a trader, these are jargons to you. We needed to test the system to ensure that it was compatible with our system. Tight spread is what maximizes your profit as a trader. So we needed to be sure that that was in place. And all of them have years of experience behind them. So, and I know that you believe that experience actually counts for something. What is the potential return, someone says? The phenomenal bookie, you've said a lot. I like the sound of what I'm hearing so far. But what is in it for me? What can I expect? Average of 25% per month on your capital. That is the average, guys. Sometimes it is more, sometimes it is less. This month, people told me that they did 30%. A gentleman sent their testimonial to the community this afternoon. I did 35% this month. And it put the evidence that the results are there clearly. So some people would do 20%, some people would do 30%, but the average has been 25%. Someone says, why are the numbers not nailed down? Because when it comes to speculative trading, the changing dynamics of the market every day will not allow us to cast the numbers in stone. No good trader, no matter how good you are, can tell you confidently that $1,000 exactly is what I want to take out of the market today, and that is what it will be. It does not happen. Speculations, you can only have a goal. So that is why we say to people as a team, for scams and Ponzi's, it is easier for them to nail down a figure and tell you, we'll do you 50% a month. They know they're not going to be there that next month anyway. So guys, we only take what the market gives us. This is what separates the amateurs from the professional traders. An amateur who wants to trade every day to keep you excited. We don't trade every day. We try to trade every day. But on high impact news days, we stay off the market. When there's high volatility in the market, we stay off. We use those days to go and spend the money we made already. So that is the thing, because at Rex, capital preservation is a priority, you see. Coming close after that is capital growth. When you have your capital, even if you don't make a dime on it, you can play again and again, you have your playing power. What if you lose your capital, you lost your playing power, and a lot of people may not ever get it again. So that is it, capital preservation number one. So even anything, in any business, any venture that gives you 5% of money is a good one. I tell people, if you have money education, if you're literate, you have money literacy, you know. There's nothing in the money market. The billionaires are looking for odd 5% growth on their annual return, and they're happy with that. As increase on the fixed deposit, they're not even asking for much, because they know that if they compound it over time, it will become tangible. And there's nothing better out there, that's the truth. So when you say average of 25, that is a super good deal. We've never done anything less than 15%, even in a worst case scenario. And sometimes we've done way more than 25. Another person said, I put 22 people in Rex, every one of them exceeded 25% of the month of June. It doesn't get any easier than this. If you're on the call today and your time and season has come, you will catch this. It is not yet your time. No matter what we say, no matter how much we evidence it, you will not catch it. Life is deeply spiritual, guys. So that is how it works. Someone now says, as I round up very quickly, guys, what is in it for the company? You said there is no profit share. You said no, I beg your pardon. You said there is no monthly subscription. You said there is no withdrawal fees. You said that there is no joining fees. What then is in need for this company? We operate what we call a profit share system. A profit share system is a system that allows you to profit share. So the profit share ratio at Rex is 80%, 20%. So what it means literally is that you plug into this money minting machine today. Exactly a month later, you check your account. That's if you're not checking every day. Most people check their accounts every day. You see that, wow, this system has made me a profit of $1,000. What happens is that 80% of that $1,000 is for you. You can withdraw it at any time and do whatever you have to do with it. $800 that is. $200, which is 20% of that 1,000, belongs to the mastermind behind us, the group of professionals that are making this happen, the people that are working tirelessly, keeping their eyes on the market morning, day, and night where you're sleeping, the kind of people that have the expertise, the professionalism to put this together deserves some love. So they put this money in your account, but they share 20% of the profit made for you. You need to understand this because some people get angry. Why are they sharing the profit? And I just smile. If you are privileged enough to be listening to us, when you plug this into this, you will know that indeed your season and time has come. Because this is a game changer, for lack of a better word. If you are in touch with us, you know us by some way, it is because your time and season has come. If you're in the community and you see the results people are presenting, you know this is not a joke. Someone shared their results for the month of June. On the 27th of June, we had 2 more trading days. We shared it on the 28th about your party. We were still trading on the 29th, we were still trading on the 30th, but decided to share it with us. He made $18,000, $156 in 1 month without lifting a finger. It's just one of the subscribers. I've never met this person in person. Someone that got on the call and thought to himself, I'm going to give this a go. Because you just never know. He's happy, he was sending his thank you message, excited, he placed a withdrawal. $18,000 a month without lifting a finger. What will a $1,000 passive income mean to you? What will a $500 increase on a monthly basis passive income mean to you? What will it not mean to your children? So that is it, guys. If no profit is made for you, remember there is nothing to share. The profit is the only thing that is shared. Your equity is never touched. The risk versus the reward. As I sign out this beautiful evening, I can't do this without talking about the risk and the reward. Someone says, Phenomenal Bookie, give me a guarantee. I cannot give you a guarantee. I wish I could. But the general thing in life that you all know is that life itself offers no guarantee. So how can I possibly give you a guarantee? We all take time. We all take chances in life. Nobody got a guarantee for anything. Risk is present in everything you do. Trading the financial market is no exception. Trading the financial market has been classed as risky. So that is what we say to people, do your due diligence, ask all the questions in the world. If you're a completely risk-averse person, this may not be for you, but I'll tell you very quickly before you hop off in anger that financial freedom may also not be for you. That is the truth. Everyone you know that has actually achieved some measure of financial freedom took massive risk. I tell people the employers that gave you the job, they took a risk by setting up that business. Today it's a conglomerate, today it's a multinational. And by virtue of their vision, you have a job. They risked everything, some of them their entire life savings. They have a burning desire, business idea that would not leave them. They say, no, I'll rather fail than not try. I'll rather fail. I'll rather try and fail. I will not fail to try because of the fear of failure. I'll rather give it a shot and then fail and then I learn from it. They've decided they don't want to play small. They put their life savings together. Some of them went to the bank only to take out loans. 19% API in this part of the world. Crazy. They don't only concentrate on the risk. What if it doesn't work? That is what a small mind does. A healthy mindset will also think about the reward. Risk and reward, it comes together. You can't just zero in on the risk. You will miss out greatness in life, I can tell you, because that makes you a pessimistic person. Your mindset needs to be fixed. But when you constantly think about the risk, you consider it by all means, always do. But then you think about the reward, you weigh it against each other. That is when your mind is healthy. What if it doesn't work? But what if it does? What if you give this a shot or any other thing you've been promised out there that is good, and it turns out to be that one decision you make first time in your life that is going to change your financial trajectory for the rest of your life? So never say never because you just never know. We tell people to do their due diligence, ask your questions. At Rex, we don't coerce people, we just lay it asset. And you have to decide. A good product needs no introduction. The product is already selling itself because people are getting the knowledge. So feel free, ask all the questions in the world, do your own due diligence. Reward here is massive and it can literally change your life. I can tell you that people are winning from all over the world. Their lives are changing. People are tired of working, chasing peanuts, chasing their shadows. People believe that they deserve more out of life. We have a gentleman in our community, several people in UK. He was very skeptical. I remember this guy, I will not forget him. This man will ask a million questions at once, and then we will answer it 1,000,001 times, and it keeps coming back. When I asked him, what is your experience? He said, I've had my fingers burned in a couple of things online. I'm skeptical. And I gave him all the answers. I was patient with him. I was empathetic. I realized that it's not him, it's just his mind. His mind is messed up because of bad experiences. So eventually he started with very little, which is okay. I tell people it's okay. Do not despise the days of small beginning. Not starting at all is the faulty mindset. You start with small. He started with very little, and today he has topped up his account significantly. He sent us this result in the community. I have done 25% this month without lifting a finger. What kind of investment can give me that? More so, your money is under your nose. So, guys, this is big. If you're on the call today, guys, and you're an existing member of this community, if this platform has increased you, ever added to you, even if it's $1, $10, $5, $1,000, $1,000,000, this platform has been a blessing to you. I want you to type "I am here" in the chat box. I want you, as we normally do, to share your story with our wonderful people, my guests on the call. Your story may be that thing that will change someone's life, that will change their mind, that will propel them to make a decision that will change it all for them. Let's help to build their faith. It said, many are called, only a few are chosen. To them who believe, all things are possible. Try and help an unbeliever strengthen their faith. Ebi Forex, Ebi Forex. I'm going to unmute you now. Mr. Kikumi, I've also spotted you on the call. I have asked you to unmute. After Ebi Forex, you're going to take the floor. Thank you, Ebi Forex. I have asked you to unmute. I want you to kindly do what we normally do. I have never met you in person, not unless I have, because I don't know who Ebi is. But just say it as it is. Please take the floor and share your wonderful story with my superstars on the call today. I have asked you to unmute. Don't sugarcoat it. We don't need to do that. Our result is already good enough. We don't win all the time. In Forex, no one does. But when we win big. Our wins outweigh our losses. And that is what is important. That is what is significant. You have the floor, Mr. Ebi Forex. Please take it away, superstar. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Phenomenal Bookie. I'm happy to be speaking now. I thank you for the opportunity to speak. Actually, I started last week. I know you have been sending me messages on WhatsApp concerning this Rex Global, but I never really took time to look at it, probably because I've been trying to learn how to trade forex personally, but when I saw the opportunity, I decided to give it a try, and I am not disappointed at all. Because of that, I've actually invited I know I have like 5, 6 people on this call. The other day, I also invited a lot of people and they attended, and they are looking forward to also earning. It's not a bad deal at all. For me to have earned about $34 in 1 week with just $250 is not bad at all. Knowing that if I'm to trade myself, of course, I will lose, I will gain, I will lose, I will gain. But I think the result is amazing. Thank you very much.
What's your name, Ebi Forex? What's your full name?
Ebele, we've been chatting.
Ebele, I've been chatting with you, of course. That's why I said, I don't know Ebi Forex. I don't even know if we've connected, but, that was a nickname. Do you trade Forex, Ebele? Let me ask you. You sound like someone who has the understanding of the space.
Yes, I started trading Forex recently. In fact, I decided to learn how to trade the financial market by myself. It's something I started doing this year. I have been studying, I'm still studying, I'm still learning. I'm not perfect yet. I'm not yet that very profitable, but I think I know what I'm doing now. I'm getting better. So it makes a lot of sense seeing that copy trading is here and Rest Global is also here for us. At least this will help those who don't even know how to trade at all to partake in the financial industry, the forex market.
Thank you, Princess Ebele. Thank you for being a blessing superstar. Help your people to win. They will thank you for it. You can see the results yourself. You're already part of the community. So you are seeing it firsthand. You connected with the minimum and already you've seen some significant measure of growth.
By the way, I'm also planning to top up. I think I mentioned it to you that I want to top up.
Yes, you did. That's what we get all the time. Most people plug in within a week or two. It's like, can I do a top up? I said, by all means. If you're not trading with 1 million, you haven't even started. So you can top up to $1 million. The goal is not just to add $10, $30 to people. That's not the goal at Rest. The rest is to create millionaires, 7-figure traders, people who would use this platform to change their stories and the stories of their unborn children. They say a good man leaves inheritance for his children's children. So until you leave inheritance for your children's children, you are not a good man. And if you don't have enough to eat, how can you live for your children, let alone your children's children? That goes out to all the men on the call. That is a charge for you today. You have to leave inheritance for your children's children. That's what makes you good. So, but if you can't even feed yourself, then what makes you good? But a lot of people blame people for where they are. The day you stop blaming your parents for where you are, that's the day your story begins to change. Quit blaming your parents. It's not about the poverty they raised you in. The fact that you were raised from a poor family is the reason why a poor family must come from you. Get angry of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is your broke zone. And this also goes to the woman in the house. The days of the woman just thinking the kitchen is where they belong, those days are over. I buy my husband things. He spoils me, but I buy him things equally. So that is where we're going. We want to raise millionaires in USD. That's the goal, That's the goal. So it's big, and God is helping us already. People are withdrawing $50,000 a month, $100,000 a goal. So it's just the beginning. Thank you so much, Ebele. Mr. Kikume, it's your time. Please take the floor, sir.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, sir. God bless you.
Yes, I want to appreciate all what you are doing for mankind. Just like I always say that I always join the Zoom meeting to encourage fellow Nigerians and the people that are listening to us from outside Nigeria. Because what is going on in our country, you just need to help one another. So what you are doing, your passion to this thing is what I'm sharing too, so that I can be on the call to encourage people to know that, yes, their opportunity has come. I heard about this opportunity on radio a few months ago, and I listened to your presentation on radio, and I believe totally on what you are talking about, because I've taken my time in the past to learn about Forex trading. So I know the integrity of Forex trading. I remember some years ago when I subscribed for Signals. Signals can come in the midnight, you have to wake up, you set an alarm with your phone. If it beeps, you wake up, you quickly place the trade. So lots of issue, you don't have time, even at workspace, you still need to check your MT4 to see whether you are winning or you are losing. So when this opportunity came, I thank God that I don't miss that radio presentation by Buki Boboye. So after listening to it, I said, let me call her. After I called her, he said, I should walk up to the broker and register myself. And then after that, they will link my accounts with the broker. So I went to the broker, they gave me, I discovered that it's a broker that I used before when I was trading. So on getting there, they look at my record, they said my ID card has expired, I need to bring the new one, which I did. I provided the new ID card for them, and they asked me to fund my account. I did that, and I called them at Rex Global, and they look up the master trader account to my own. And since that day up to now, my account keep on growing. So if I can witness this, if I can experience this, I have to extend this to some people that are crying about financial problems. They don't have money, they don't have this. So those who care to listen, I always tell them, like I'm on this call tonight, it's not for myself, it's a selfless service to let you know that, yes, what you are doing here is real. It's not sugarcoating. If you love yourself, if you need money, and you key yourself to Rest Global, you yourself, at the end of the day, maybe 2 weeks or a month, you will be convinced that you are in the right place. There are many people that offer you, they will give you 50%, they will give you this. At the end of the day, they take your money away. But this one, your money is not with the master trader. Your money is not with Rest Global. Your money is with your broker. In fact, they choose broker that they are visible. They are with us in this country. Not that they are in Canada or they are in the US, whatever. They have presence in our country here. You can walk into their office if you feel like. So I thank God that I didn't miss out on this opportunity. So and my account, I started with $250. It's growing to $400 now. So it buzzing in your court. I don't have opportunity to see Buki Boboye up till now, but I believe her. And now I am reaping my believing. Yes. So I'm encouraging people at the court tonight, don't waste any time. Just give yourself a month when you join Rex Global and see whether your account will be growing or not. God bless everyone. Thank you, ma'am.
God bless you too, sir. Thank you so much for being a blessing all the time. It's super amazing. I'm excited. July promises to be bigger and better. Listen up, guys. If this does not get you excited already, I want to know what gets you excited when it comes to money making. People are winning, their lives are changing. But it says, many are called, but only a few are chosen. To them that believe, all things are possible. If you have a question for me, please put it out in the chat box very, very quickly. I'll try my best to cover all the questions. If not, we'll get the answers to you somehow. So how do I get started? You need to get back to the person that got you on the call. The person that gave you this link is the angel that God has sent to you for such a time as this. Someone says, I don't know the person. Someone sent the link to you. Either you got it on a group. If you got it on a group, just chat one of the admin of that group up. If you got it from a friend or through a broadcast, just chat the number up. So take all your questions to that person if I don't cover it tonight. And then once you're happy and you think you want to rock and roll with us, they'll give you a link. You click on the link, it will lead you to a broker. So fill out your credentials without making a mistake. Upload your proof of address and proof of ID. Once your account is approved within 24 hours, you can then go ahead and fund your account using any method that is preferred to you. Let us know that your account has been funded and your money has reflected on account. And within 3 minutes, you'll be connected to the money minting machine. And then you sit back and watch your account grow. It's as simple as that. So the person that got you here is the person you need to get back to. Take all the questions you have in the world to that person. Some people don't believe the person is an angel. To you, it's just your gate man, it's just your neighbor. I tell you, when you come in and you see what is happening here, you know that that person indeed was your angel. When you come in and your account quadruples in 6 months, you know that we're not here to play. So someone says, how much is the minimum to start? Very smart question. $250 is the minimum to start with. What's in need for me if I refer someone? A lot of money, Sam. If you want to know more about it, chat us up or get the person that got you on to explain it for you. Someone last month, just by referring people, not even for profit from trading, did 33,000 US dollars. So that is how big it is. You can earn in hundreds of thousands by referring people. But I'd like to say this time, you cannot sell what you don't know. This is not an MLM company, bring people, bring people. We want people to come in and experience it themselves. We're confident that your life will change. So how can you sell what you haven't experienced? So when you get started, it's easier. Someone says, how much is 250 Naira? Multiply it, go on Aboki FX, it changes all the time. It's about 160 or 180,000 Naira. Profit sharing, someone intends to compound his account and not ready to withdraw. Yeah, that's fine. You can compound. Compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. He who knows it enjoys it. That is the way you can go millionaire here. Compound your money. So you can withdraw. That doesn't affect profit sharing. The company will take its own profit every month, and your own money remains in there. So it has nothing to do. Don't forget, it's only 20% of the profit made for you that is shared, that is taken from you. So that is it, superstars. As I sign out today, I'd like to let you know that we're here 3 times a week. So if you need to hear it again, please join us again. Keep being our guest. Some people need to hear it over and over again because it says faith cometh by hearing by the word. We love having you, so keep coming. But make sure that this year 2023, you do something different so you can have a different result. Does it mean the Naira equivalent is debited from your sinking account? I don't understand what you're saying. You're not even sinking any account. So I don't understand that question, Mr. Galaxy, but if you still want some clarification on it, by all means, please contact me. Contact the person that got you on the call. We'll take our time to sit with you and take you through every possible question. So this is where I'm going to leave it. But before I let you go, guys, we're back here 3 times every week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, same time, same link. And then physically, we also meet in Lagos, Nigeria. If you're in this part of the world, you want to connect with us physically, you can get the details. If you don't belong to our community and you want to join our community just to see the numbers yourself, your mind will be blown. Please ask the person that got you on the call to add you to the community. And if you're a trader in the house, you know how this works, and you want proof, evidence. You're not believing all the stories, right? They look too good to be true. You want a login details, an audited account where you can see, you can log into a live account and see the numbers yourself. Please dare to ask us. We came ready. We know there will be people like you. And want your life to change, so we came ready. I do not have an offline. This is not an offline thing. Who sent this link to you, Anthony Odozie? The person that got you the link. Where did you get the link from? That phone number is the number you should please chat tonight. And we'll take all your questions and get you started on this journey. My mentor said to me one time ago, he said, bookie people don't fail in life. People are not broke in life because of the degrees they don't have. It's not because they can't speak a word of English. It's not because they live in Nigeria. It's not because of the village people. People fail in life. People are broke in life because of the truths they were told, but they chose not to believe it. Believing costs nothing, ladies and gentlemen, whereas unbelief will cost you everything. I can tell you confidently that it has become a sin, not even just a sin, a terrible sin, for you to be broke in this digital age. Come on, guys, we're in the digital age. Money making has become significantly easier. So what will be your excuse? Money is actually everywhere. You only need to be open-minded enough to see non-conventional business models that can make you crazy money from the comfort of your home. So that is great, guys. Action takers are the money makers. Whatever you do, just make sure you win. That is the priority. I call myself the voice against poverty. You shouldn't encounter a Bookie Boboye David and remain the same. That is the truth. I've been called to liberate, I've been called to make impact on people. Ask the people that have encountered me in the last 7 years. Why is it that some brokers don't allow people to start? I do not know Bright, but all the brokers we work with will allow you to start with the minimum of $250. And that's going to change very soon. The minimum to start will go up to $500. We want, therefore. So thank you, superstars, for hanging out with me. It's been an absolute pleasure serving you. This is what I like to do to make financial freedom super common, to make it your experience. If there's a question that I've not had the time to cover tonight, please ask us all the question. Get back to the person that got you on the call, the number that sent this to you, the group where you got this, just chat the admin of those groups up, and we will take every single question. When you're happy, you can join the world again. Thank you so much. I'll see all of you at the top. I love you. God bless you. Have a good evening.